Hey everybody, Scorpion here. So we're going to sort through a few cards, what needs to come off of them, and see if we can't get them ready to go. Be back with y'all in a minute.
Rock bottle on the track, boy.
Alright, so I went ahead and loosened these. A lot of times these, especially when the cards are connected, these pins are connected, help stabilize this piece. See, got it. Just take all this. Boom. Already unplugged the fan motor here. Let's see if I get lucky enough for this to fit in those little screws. Nope. Let's see. Alright. We'll get back to that one in a second. I need a smaller screwdriver than what I have here. I might be able to use this set actually. Yeah. God, I got one of these little specialized sets sitting over here. There we go. So I will say, if you can take hard drives and computers and stuff like that apart, you'll find you one of these little specialized sets. Maybe two, because it doesn't take long to break a bit. I think we found them in the Home Depot. I don't think I could find them in Lowe's, but that may have been because I was blind. Seem to have problems finding anything I'm looking for. Now this just pulls off. So the card's ready to go. Other than this copper here, we can render that situation here real quick. So now that's off. So now you got your gold card. No aluminum, no copper, no fans. Toss it in a box, ready to go. Now, this feels honestly, it feels like plastic. It's kind of weird. No, it's aluminum. So reach down between the fins to take this fan off. It's got 3 screws on the bottom there. You got this plastic piece on top that needs to come off. There it is. So now you got your aluminum heat sink. Hopefully it goes as clean even though it's painted black. So toss that over with aluminum. Get your plastic trash. And you've got this. So in case somebody's new, I will show you how I break these down. Non-gold ends I throw in a box together. I am pretty positive they will end up in the shred by the time it's all said and done. But it'll be inside of a refrigerator or something like that. With all the screws and that kind of thing. Once I've done that to the fan, you've got this left. I put that with my motors. Now you have to be guided by, each place does stuff differently. Some of them will want you to take some of that plastic off so they can see it's a motor. Some of them will want something else. So, alright, next card. So we'll take these off first. Again, you see it's loose with just one screw. There's that. Back side's got screws in it holding everything on the front. So that takes all that off. You've got a little thing of copper, roll of copper there if you want to. Grab it and pull it off. And that pretty much takes care of that one. That one's ready to go. And of course you still got the aluminum heat sink and the fan left in this, which I've already showed y'all once, so I'll do that off camera. I'm not trying to repeat stuff and bore everybody to death. So now we got the big one. And I've never had one of these. Assuming this came out of a server. Bigger. Oh, that's a long screw. Okay, same setup here, holding the front on. Takes care of that part of it. And you also have this whole piece. That was just where the fan was. Right? That's where the processor was. So you got all this, and you got this too. So see if we can't take all these screws out. is that whole piece. These right here are brass if you want to take your time to pull them out or smack them out. Clean up all this off the aluminum piece. This is going to be copper aluminum. You see the copper in the center. Fins are copper inside. Out here are aluminum. So I'll take all that apart off camera. If you want to stick around to the end, I'll take it apart and turn the camera back on for a second just to show you that heat sink, just because it's copper aluminum instead of just aluminum. Alright, so there's another nice piece of aluminum. Check it, make sure. Yep, aluminum. So let's see. That's going to be aluminum. It's on there with springs and plastic pieces. Sometimes you just grab them and sometimes they cut off and sometimes they just shoot off. There's another piece of aluminum. And we got the end piece. This one's huge, so it's got 4. Got some of that transfer grease on my finger off the bottom of that heat sink. So now my fingers are sliding. One more where there isn't much room. Alright. And there's a screw in it. That's it. It's done and ready to go. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video. You can also cut these gold fingers off if you want. They give you a different price for the board without the gold fingers. You can send gold fingers in by themselves or by weight, or some people want to take the gold off of them. So I'll toss that over there in the box with the others. And like I said, I will get those other 2 torn apart and bring you back briefly just to show them what they are if you want to stick around. Alright, finished product is the teardown. Here's your wire. Not much, but it adds up. Here's your ends. Not gold. Here's the nasty stuff that come off the bottom of this. And it also had a film of plastic on it. So I got all that off. I did pull the brass, so I didn't want them to give me mixed when, you know, I can get a better price if I separate it, and it wasn't hard. All of them come right out with a pair of pliers except for one. I had to knock that one back out in reverse. This was all the aluminum. And this. Here's your 2 motors for the fans. And a solid copper heatsink. And they give you the same price on these as they do copper number 1. So it was actually together like this. And when I opened it up, it had 4 screws holding the copper to the aluminum. I took those out and it come right apart. So you have aluminum and you have copper. And this has got quite a bit of weight to it. So anyway, that's pretty much it. Hope y'all enjoyed, and we'll catch you next time.